my sense of what you shared at the very beginning is that a lot of church leaders and church planters in the global south are very risk-taking oriented. And you seem to indicate that there's a safety that sort of holds back some of what's happening in the Western church. What are the risks that need to be taken right now in Western churches? And that'll be my last question, Jenna, just so you know.
We'll finish with this one.
I got to have a great one-on-one Zoom conversation a few weeks ago with Albert Chu, and walked away from there thinking about several of these things. And he was sharing at the time just sort of the future of, when people are at this moment not thinking about the future salvific moment, even existentially for our church's existence, isn't hold tighter, it's successful churches plant churches. And so to actually be brave enough to go against the grain and not just hold on tighter, but send out faster. That feels like a huge risk, I think, to people, because they're like, we can barely pay our own bills. Why would we ever do that? But that's at the essence of the DNA of church and the community of Jesus that was founded. So I think recapturing a little bit of that spirit, that adventurousness for people, come on, that's way more compelling for a church congregation right now. Be like, are we going to plant a church in a neighborhood here that doesn't have a church? Or are we just going to guilt everybody into making sure we hit the budget next year? Like, which of those sounds more compelling to you to follow, right? Like, and the one feeds the other. I think it's just trusting the wisdom of Jesus. Like, he wasn't naive and he wasn't a simpleton. He was a genius. And I think he knows what moves the human heart. And it is, and it will always be completely oxymoronic that this kingdom grows the more you give it away. But we just have to re-embrace that. But that is risky business. At least it feels like on the outset.
Yeah, it's a tough sell to many minds who feel worried about the future of the church and its decline in numbers. And I just really appreciate you sharing that.